here inside
Turn it, okay, right side out. This should be interesting.
Back on the corner side.
This part. So this is another example of incorporating our traditions from the past with the contemporary, because in the past we wouldn't be using felt, we would be using leather, and maybe, you know, way back we wouldn't be using glass beads, we'd be using other kinds of materials. Our arts reflect how we see ourselves and how we function, how we have functioned in the past and how we function today. So today, many of us, in order to survive, we have to combine the traditional with the contemporary. And in order to survive, you have to adopt and adapt. You have to take from the past everything that we've been taught from our ancestors, and you have to learn how to implement that in the contemporary.
I'm a student of Native American craft work. It's a clan belt that I've created with an original design for the Turtle Clan people. And it's got the 13 sections that represent the 13 moons. So I've also learned to do some pottery work, and now I'm learning to do the reed bead work. I'm working on a sunflower. And maybe I can share my knowledge with some other people that would like to learn about Native American things.
It teaches us patience, and it also teaches, I think, don't judge ourselves so harshly because of what it starts out like. We have to wait and look at what the finished product is, because we were all just really critical of our work in the beginning, but it's finished up and it's just beautiful.
I'm here visiting at Kanatsiohareke this weekend to take this beading class. We have a great beading teacher that came from Dayandanega to teach us this weekend, and her name is Carol Ann Miracle. And so I'm learning a traditional skill, but also it's a chance for all of us to sit and exchange ideas with each other and news and reconnect and meet some new people and get to know each other better. So it's a combination of things. And we're also talking about ways that we can continue to offer programs here at Kanatsiohareke to fulfill the mission of keeping our culture and traditions going and alive. And so it's a meeting also. We're sort of having an informal meeting to brainstorm.
Welcome to the Kanatsiohareke Mohawk Craft Shop, a big event. This place is rocking. There's a whole litany of items from different nations, not just Haudenosaunee.
Okay.
You know, they have Ojibwe people that come through, Lakota people that come through, and they sell their wares or they trade, you know, and they really bring beautiful stuff. Like here, I don't know who made these dolls. Peggy would know. She's the usual person that's here during the week. But you have the dolls, gorgeous. And of course we have our Tom's very good friend in Ohio made this beautiful tea.
Oh wow.
Mohawk community. When people come up with a design, like with Alice with her beadwork, she'll think of a design or she'll dream of a design, and then she'll just do it, and it comes from the heart. And I say the soul, you know. So they're all original. There's no two alike because of that, you know. And most Native people, if not all, they put a mistake in there just because we're not perfect. Tom actually started this craft shop.
Okay.
And the basic thing was to help support the work that's...
I'm drawn to like this one. Maybe I keep it simpler for me, and I know it's not for me, but I'm like, that's my taste. That's all. I get better
You can bend those too,
Yeah.
make them smaller. They're now we're in
What that
business.
was? Okay. Up there. Alright, this heavy kind of void out.
I'm tied up with the physical demands of this place, the repairing, the carpenter, the plumbing, the cutting the hay, the feeding the cows, the horses, and the Black Angus cattle. Then there's here the store we have here, and then we have a bed and breakfast, and we have the community to run. We got the insurances to pay, and all that. I've been just juggling 10 things all the time for the last 15 years. So I don't have time, so I have to make time, or somebody's got to make time to go recruit young people. And I think that we can do that, it's just that we never had the time to do it. And that's where we're at right now.
We have to get more families here in order to make it, because that was part of the dream.
Ideally, in the long term, this here will be a community of people who have all sorts, like we would all be living here, all these people with all these knowledges, and we would just teach our kids. When our kids are grown, then they're just raised in it naturally. So that is his idea of Carlisle in reverse.
You've got to walk that line of contemporary and traditional in order to survive. I mean, we have no choice but to accept some contemporary things just to make ends meet.
Right.
You know, and to go back to all of the old traditions. Hopefully that'll happen someday, but it ain't going to be any day soon. You know, we could just do the best we can with what we have, and the more people that want to do that, the better. You know, because they have a very few people that live on the community right now. But Tom's hope is that more families will come down and embrace the old traditions and at least give it their best shot to get back to it while you try to live the contemporary style. The craft shop, they still got to pay taxes because it's an enterprise.
Yeah.
But Kanatsiohareke Inc., that's a non-profit, so, you know, we're tax exempt in that fashion. It's rough. It's real rough. You know, I mean, look at the repairs themselves, just the heating and the insurance.